You ever just be chillin', minding your own business, then your friends hit you up like, Bro, you need to check out the show. You need to check out the show. It's the greatest thing that has ever been made. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. And then your lazy ass never does. But then you see it gets enormous amounts of buzz online. Then you say to yourself, maybe I should check it out. Let's see what everyone's talking about.
3 hours later.
Bro, that shit was ass! I feel like my time's being wasted, and I don't like my time being wasted. What I just described to you, dear viewer and future reactor, is what we call overhyped things. The definition of overhyped things is as follows from the Book of Hawaiian Charm. Any sort of media that is praised to the extreme from all sorts of people, only to find out that that piece of media was mid-eroni. With that being said, overhyped things don't need to just apply to movies and TV shows. It can also be precluded to restaurants, music artists, or your sibling's birth. Either way, I'm going to talk about 3 different categories of things that I find overhyped. And if this video gets a lot of likes and comments, I'll make a part 2 with different categories. Alright? Let's get poppin'! First up, we got restaurants. The one thing that I find overhyped in this category? Alright, I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off now. InNOut. Okay. Before you bring out the pitchforks and torches, let me explain myself. InNOut is like Scientology. Every time you bring up that you don't like it to its members, they'll burn you at the stake! I tried it out in Las Vegas for the first time a few years back, and I was actually super excited because how everyone was hyping it up to be the greatest thing God has ever graced on this planet. Everything seemed good so far as I walked into this place. The 50s diner aesthetic, the aroma of the food, everything was going well. Until I looked at the menu! That's when everything started to go downhill. Burgers, fries, and shakes? That's it? That's all they got? Where's the goddamn variety? Okay, it's fine. My favorite fast food is Raising Cane's, and all they got is chicken fingers and sauce. Even their chicken sandwich is just chicken fingers with bread. Whatever. Either way, I finally get the food, and I'm still excited and super giddy about it. Until I find that someone took a shit in my burger! Yes, I found a piece of dookie in my burger, and in the dookie was a little message. And you know what that message said? Get out our country, you pineapple picker! I saw in the back of my head the waitstaff all laughing at me. Never have I ever dealt with racism and disrespect until I walked up in here. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part was that they held my family hostage. And the CEO told me that they wouldn't let them go until I bought everything on the menu and gave them a 5-star rating. But I couldn't let that disrespect slide. So I transformed into my superhero alter ego, Pineapple Man. And I used my powers to shoot pineapples at the CEO, rendering him useless, and rescue my family. Everyone was safe. And I promise, never again will I ever step foot inside InNOut. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, InNOut's just alright. Everyone was hyping it up to be this big thing, but to be honest, I think Culver's is better. And then there's a Midwestern fast food place that has the same aesthetic as InNOut, but is 10 times better. I just can't remember the name of it. If anyone knows, type it in the comments. Alright, now that we are full off some half-decent burgers, let's watch and talk about an overhyped TV show. Listen, I'm very picky about my TV shows. I usually don't watch a lot unless it's recommended to me. Hell, it took me 4 months after Squid Games was released to finally watch it after everyone was talking about it. I just don't like watching a show, getting invested in it, and having the show dip in quality over multiple seasons. The only TV shows in recent time that made me ecstatic were Invincible and Better Call Saul. Both peak media and both great recommendations from one friend of mine. So guess how I felt when this one friend recommended me Euphoria. Never have I ever felt so betrayed in my life coming from this ex-best friend of mine. And yes, I say ex, cause I blocked him on everything after I watched this shit. Euphoria just frustrates me to no end. It's just trauma dump the show with that Sydney Sweetussy sprinkled in here and there. Everyone knows Euphoria, so I don't need to explain it to you. The reason why I don't like this show is because everyone makes stupid decisions and goes through so much trauma that it's really cringe-filled. There's no one in this show I'm rooting for, except maybe for Rue and Mac Miller. Everyone else can fuck off, especially that big girl Kat. Ooh, I hate her. I hate her so much. I just want to kick her down the stairs. And I get it. They're teenagers. They're gonna make stupid decisions. But that's why I don't like it. Teenage years were a cringy time for all of us. So why should I subject myself to watching a show full of bad teenage decision making? It's like watching a documentary on my life. Makes no sense. The only thing I'll praise the show on were the aesthetics. They were beautiful in season 1. But damn, they dropped the ball in season 2. Listen, I know every teenage girl loves this show and hope they could get choked out by abusing McBruiser over here. But personally, it's not for me. Especially that new show, The Idol, produced by the same guy. It just feels like Euphoria, but with adults. Apparently the script was completely different, being about a troubled star falling prey to a predatory Hollywood figure. It was gonna show a bad side to Hollywood with a female director at the helm. That sounds really interesting. But due to creative differences, and this guy being a whore dog, it became some twisted torture porn, which made the female director dip out the project. I feel bad for that girl, but since manipulated women is the hot new thing, they went ahead and changed everything. I feel like everything this guy makes, I'm just gonna hate. So, suck my left nut, Sam. The only Sam I ever liked was Puckett. And me and her will both beat your ass! Alright, and on to the last category. Music. Do you feel it? Do you feel the death threats coming once I say this? I already know I'm going to get harassed, and my family will get kidnapped again because of these people. But I have to say it. I think K-pop is overrated. Phew. Whew. That was a close one. Almost got assassinated over opinion. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. K-pop is trash! I'm kidding. I don't think it's trash at all. I actually think a good amount of K-pop songs are very well constructed and have amazing melodies. I just... people gotta stop sucking these artists off! I get it. Music can make us feel euphoric feelings, change our perspective on things, or help us through some tough times. Some of my favorite albums, Igor, Malibu, and To Pimp a Butterfly, got me through some tough and rough spots in my life. But some of y'all will literally die for these artists. Some of you act like listening to K-pop will give you a one-way ticket to heaven. Kendrick Lamar is the one rapper I look up to the most. But I ain't taking a bullet for that dude. Nope. He ain't my mama, my dad, my grandma, or my pet hamster. I think it's more the fandom I have a problem with rather than the music, because some of the music is amazing. Even though I don't know what the hell they're saying. Something about some boy or chick and love. I don't know. Also, knowing about how toxic the K-pop industry is and how overworked these artists are, kind of sours the music for me. But you know what? It is what it is. Everyone has their own opinion, and I have mine. Opinions are like dildos. Everyone has one. Or is that just me? Either way, as long as I respect your opinion and you respect mine of InNOut, Euphoria, and K-pop being overrated, then we're good. Right? Right.